Welcome to my best attempt at being arty and farty in the middle of a field with two Messerschmitts from BMW. I'm here today with Ivor, who's the other side of the camera. Now, you've met Ivor before in one of the videos when we did a bit of a review of the two GSs that we had. And today we're doing a review of these two bad boys. They're not really bad boys, they're just motorcycles. And I don't know whether they're boys or girls. In fact, there's another story. What makes a motorcycle a woman? Is it when it breaks down? Anyway, we're out here at the moment. I've got hay fever. The sun's come out for the very, very first time, and next weekend we're going to
Wales.
Yay! From behind the back of the camera. Anyway, we're out today because it's a lovely day, and we just thought it'd be a good idea to do a bit of a comparison video. So if I repeat everything that I've just repeated on the next piece of video you're going to see, that's because I did this bit last and not first. And that's the professionalism that you get on this channel. Am I to be excited?
Yes. No.
Not excited.
Be factual.
Factual. So it was going to be welcome to another video. It's Smile, you're on TV and you join us in the middle of nowhere. We've done those words before, haven't we? We literally are in the middle of nowhere, and the reasons why is because we're trying to find somewhere to do a video. Because it's the first time actually that we've come out on these. Well, no, it's not the first time. It's the first time the sun's come out, which is the reason why I'm doing a video. No need to show them the sun. I think everybody knows what the sun looks like. But Ivor's with me and he's behind the camera, and I just thought, you know what, we're out on these things and we're kind of taking it easy, which is what you do on these apparently. But I've got a few questions which I wanted to ask a few people about. This one's the 2016 and that one's the 2019. And they're a little bit different, and we know that the 2021's just come out, but we're not going to go into massive detail about it apart from noisy GS, apart from to have a quick look around them. But we sort of, so my first questions are, and it's the comments down below bit, because I really do need to know, what temperature does yours get to? Because this one doesn't tell him, because otherwise it would frighten him, but mine does, and it tends to run at about 100 to 120 degrees depending on how much of that you do, I think. Yeah. Kind of tends to run around about sort of 98 to 107-ish. So difference is, you bought this a year or so ago?
November.
What have you done to it?
Rear light.
You want to show the
Tail
ladies and
tidy.
gentlemen, or actually more the gentlemen, because there's no ladies that watch this. What have you done?
Fancy bike thing.
Oh yeah. Did you put that on?
I did.
Well done. I see you've got the obligatory dent.
Yeah, Carpenter did that when he was doing my doors.
Did he? Do you want to put a shout out to not to use that particular carpenter?
No, he was very good at doors, not very good at getting them in and out of the garage. Rear hugger.
Oh,
Stop all that crud
Is
going
that the
all
Pewee
over.
one?
No, that was an eBay one designed to look like the Pewee one.
Okay, so there, and how much was that?
70 quid.
Okay. Still not cheap though, is it?
No, and it was a bitch to put on because of that, how it fits onto the...
And you need to know what the torques are.
what the torques are, but
settings.
also you have to balance the back wheel to get it on there.
Do you?
Because of the... if you take that top bolt out,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the whole thing
falls
down,
off. Yeah, so you need to be really careful with that.
Fair enough. So we've got the obligatory dent, a
Yeah.
slightly smaller illegal number plate, which is good. The balancing and the new hugger, nice.
Yeah.
Right, what else? No standard shock absorber.
Yeah, standard shock at the moment.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you were selling it 20
Radiator
minutes ago.
guard.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that's from Evotech.
Yep.
How much?
quite dear, about 90 odd pound
Jesus,
for a bit
they
of
know how
metal.
to charge, don't they? You carboned this as
Carboned
well.
that, yeah. So that's
And
the
why
standard.
did you do that?
Just to make it look pretty. I will at some point do the air intake end and a few other bits and pieces.
Can you do the rear hugger as well?
No, it's the wrong material to. That was the
Stick.
plan. It's the wrong material
So
to do it on.
to do that, you need to have shiny.
Yes,
Okay.
I could aqua dip it if I wanted to.
If you knew what you were doing.
Well, there's someone that will do it in Northampton, so
Doesn't know what he's doing.
probably not.
Do you
Need to change them.
You're going to change those?
Yeah, I need to
But
change
Jack
them.
at BMW said that they're not just interchangeable.
They're
so
not
maybe
just-
anybody watching that's done these before might be able to tell us whether you can just put those ones from the GS, which is on this, onto there. Are they interchangeable? Obviously, I know you can't put the left one on the right one. But anyway, there you go. What else is new?
Mirrors.
Oh yeah, bar end mirrors.
Yeah,
How much?
from the guy did me a deal because he's just launched the company, but they're from.
Do you want to do a shout out to him?
I can't remember. I'll have to give you a link
Shall we put a link on
to put in the video. R90 mirrors or something, I think it's
R90
called.
mirrors? Okay, probably they're fairly well made, aren't they?
They're very lovely.
You cocked something up though, didn't you?
Yeah, no, there was a problem getting one of the grub screws into the back of it, and he kindly fixed that for me. And then these funny things that go in
Yeah,
where the old mirrors were, which I'm not sure of.
Those either. They look a little bit. Yeah.
They don't look kind of quite 100% right, but
No. What else?
that's it. I think
Is it?
that's it.
Any more plans?
I'm still considering the air, putting the performance air filters on there and taking out all that stuff.
That's all this middle bit, isn't it, that they get?
Yeah.
Isn't that the battery that sits in there
In
behind
that
the air
box.
box?
Yeah.
Do they eliminate the air box as well completely?
Yeah, the whole thing goes, and you're just left with a bit of a hole, which is sort of puts me off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they could do something else with it. And the 2021 version, apparently, as far as I know, the 2021 version, all this gubbins is now gone. And they've moved it somewhere else, I think, so basically hides it out. But apart from that, I don't think the 2021 version is much different from the standard. Well, because of course, what could you actually do with it? But I think, you know, that's just as it is. The clocks are different on this one compared to the 2019, and I think the clocks are actually different on the newer model anyway. So on this model, you haven't got many controls over it, have you? You said you've got a couple of buttons here to change a couple of settings, but that's about it.
Yep, you've got nothing.
Heater grips comes with a standard.
Standard
You've got an
heater
info
grips.
button there.
That just changes the information in the middle, so it just tells you your average
Speeds and stuff.
no, it's only miles per gallon related, so it gives you your instant economy, your long-term economy, and all that sort of stuff.
So it's the 1200 oil-cooled engine.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I know there isn't a water-cooled engine for any of these as yet, but I'm sure at some point Heritage will maybe even go across to. Well, whilst I think they can make these, whilst I think they can put the 1200 engine, oil-cooled engine into these and keep them Euro 4, Euro 5 compliant, I reckon they'll continue with them. This one on this side, this is possibly just a little bit more blingy and was quite a lot more expensive. I think you paid $8,500 for that.
Yeah, about that.
$8,500 for that, and I paid quite a lot for this. I think it was about $13,000 for a year-old bike, which had done about 700 miles. Now. The difference is apparently, as far as I know, and most of these came with it. I haven't really put anything on it, if I'm honest. Oh yes, I did. I put the road lock on it because I thought it'd be a good idea just to save myself from it being stolen. So you can put the pin through there, which stops it from being stolen. These indicators, I believe, are standard. If not, they've been changed over from something to do those. It's got the Option 719 kit, which means it comes with a front breastplate to the engine. I've seen these, apparently these ones, I've seen 2 or 3 bikes like this, not in the flesh, it's the only bike I've seen in the flesh. These are about £3,500 as a kit, so quite a lot of money. It's got the engine bars on it. Well, of course, I mean, it'd be stupid not to really, wouldn't it, have the engine bars ultimately if you're going to have 3.5 grand's worth of headers on there. You don't particularly want to damage them. One thing I'm not particularly pleased with regards to the bike is the headers that actually come out of here. The exhausts doesn't look quite chromy enough. I need to get to it and give it a bit of a clean. I'm not quite sure what to clean it with. So if anybody's got any ideas of how you can keep these clean without a massive amount of effort, I'd really love to know. That would be good. The headlamp was changed on it, and that fly screen has been put on it as well, so that's an extra. The headlamp's an extra, which is has this lovely little ring comes on it. The problem with it is, every time I use it, it tends to fog up a little bit just here. Every time, no matter how often I go out on the bike, it always fogs up at the front, so that's a little bit annoying. It's like it needs a little fan in there just to keep it dry. So the 719 kit, as I said, comes with these covers that go over the brake and clutch reservoir. Comes with the brake handles as well, all a little bit gold and blingy. Now, somebody on one of my previous videos said to me, who did the mirrors? And honestly, I haven't ignored you in giving you a response to it. I'm just finding it really difficult to know. They're made in Germany, so I can tell you that because it says on it, made in Germany. They've got that. Can you just go and come in on that either? It's got like a little M-type thing. And let me just read what's on the glass the other side. Can you see what that word says? Something Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
No, it's not Inspector Gadget. What does that word say here? Oh, it says something Gadget. I haven't got my glasses with me.
Motor Gadget. Motor Gadget. Hang on, I'll look it up.
Anyway, carrying on looking around the bike, say the option 719. I am not sure, and again, maybe somebody could tell me, it has somewhere on it 90. So someone's put that 90 on, because I could pick that off if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Somebody's put that on. It's still got, in 2019, it's still got all this gubbinge that's on it, various different sensors and whatever within the airbox and or go into the airbox, and somebody's put a cover on here. Personally, if I was going to put that on, I probably would have had a gold one, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'm not buying another one. Now, as I think I said in one of the previous videos, I replaced the, go on, say the exhaust.
Akrapovic.
You say Akrapovic, and other people call it a Akrapovic. Again, challenge to anybody in the video to actually tell us what it's called. And the only way you can do that in the comments is to type exactly the same as what it says on the side of the exhaust. So nobody can actually tell us. So I don't know. I've heard it in various different things, people calling it different things. Different things, I'm telling you. I have the... I've got a dent in mine too. Look at that bad boy. Can you see it? So I've got to ask one of my friends who has a paintless dent removal company to take that out for me, take that off. And I have had it off because this has got the fancy bike thing on here that Steve Abel made up. I think that was one of his first companies that he sorted out when he went into motorcycling. And he put this light together and started a business called Fancy Bike Thing. Steve's quite a good chap, actually, to be honest. And he's helped me out on a few bits and pieces, and we've had chats about some stuff. Came with a private plate as well, so that was a little bit, made it slightly more attractive. But yeah, it's quite a pretty bike. Quite a pretty bike, I have to say. What else has it had done to it? It's got the Pewee hugger on it, the same as his. Pretty much looks the same, so it's like somebody's copied it, really, to be fair. And that's about it.
You've got under tray.
Oh, have I got under tray? Mm-hmm. Oh yes, there's a little under tray on it, which looks like it's had some chippings done to it. Oh yes, and it's had that R9T, that's obviously a bit of a cover on it. So it's all right. Now I've told you how much it's worth, or how much I paid for it. If anybody wants to buy it, 22,000 quid. Yeah, offers are open on the channel, let me know. No swearing, don't be rude. So there you go. Sorry for the quick one, but I say we're out and about, and just thought it'd be nice just to say hello to everybody and see how you are, and thank everybody for getting us up to over 1,000 subscribers. It's always good. 1,000, yeah, it doesn't sound a lot compared to some of the other boys and girls, but ultimately we are where we are, certainly at the moment, and that's the R9T and the R9Ts. So there we go. We're off down to Wales next week. 1 ZZR 1400, 2 GSs, and a CB125F. That'll be fun. So thanks for watching, thanks for stopping in, and we'll catch up with you soon. This has been me and him. Say bye, him.
Bye. See you in Wales. Now.
Okay. You recording now?
Yes.
Did you see the arty bit where the little thing flew in?
Yes.
Shall I do the welcome to another video? It's Smile You're on TV.
If you want to.
You reckon? You think that's a good idea?
I don't know.
And we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
On a very busy, noisy road.
Shall we do it with the road not behind us?
Well,
Let's
that's
do it
fine.
this way. Let's do it like that. That's better.
Am I to be excited?
Yes. No.
Not excited.
Be factual.
Factual.